Hi, so my name is Annie. I'm a trainer, a health coach, and a yoga teacher. I live in Minneapolis, and I'm going to start recording yoga flows for some of my clients to do yoga at home. And my intention is to do one a week and start with very basic, simple flow that you can do if you're a complete beginner, regardless of your fitness level, regardless of your experience level. And I'm going to do one a week. Send out the link, and hopefully you can grow in your yoga practice and grow in your strength, your flexibility, your balance, your mindset as well. So what I'm going to do today is a simple, basic yoga flow. This is one I like to do in the morning. Ideally, I would do it every morning as part of my morning routine, and I'm going to try to do that more going forward, but it's a good practice, I think, to just get really stretched out, start breathing, and connect your mind to your body and set an intention for the day. So it's going to be a short flow. It's going to be simple, and I invite you to give it a try. And think about trying it in the morning, first thing in the morning, or before you go to bed would also be a really nice time. So here goes. You can follow along with me. I'll be doing it and giving you instructions as well. Okay, so get onto your mat, and we will start in child's pose. So from hands and knees, bring your big toes together, knees apart, sink back onto your hips, walk your hands all the way forward, and then just let your head hang heavy on the mat. Take a big inhale, and exhale. Stay in this position, keep breathing. Breathing in and out, taking a big inhale, letting the weight of your hips sink down into your feet a little bit. Walk your hands a little bit more forward, and continue to do big, deep breaths. Okay, good. Come on up onto hands and knees. And we're going to take cat-cow. So that means inhale, look up, drop your belly so you're curving your spine for cow. And then to reverse it, exhale, look all the way back up at your belly button, curve your spine, bring it all the way up. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat, pushing all the way through. Keep moving just like this, lubricating your spine, warming up your back, just getting ready for the day. Tell your body it is time to wake up and start moving. You can also take sort of like a side-to-side motion. Might feel good in your spine. Just take a few moments. Play around with whatever feels good to you. Don't worry about what it looks like. Don't worry about even what I look like right now. Just worry about what feels good, what feels nice. It might feel good to lean forward, flip your hands the other direction, get a nice stretch on the back side of your wrist. It might feel good to arch your back and pull back, get that stretch in your upper back. Okay, just keep breathing here. Play around for a few more breaths. And we'll meet back in hands and knees, tabletop position. And we'll move into thread the needle. So on your inhale, sweep your right hand high and roll out your wrist. Move into making arm circles, bigger arm circles. And then reverse it. And then finally, inhale back up. And exhale, reach all the way through. Inhale, reach up to the ceiling, look up at the sky. Exhale, come through. Inhale, look back up. And on your exhale, come all the way through. Plant your shoulder and your forehead on your mat. From here, you can use your left hand to take this bind, look up at the ceiling, You can also plant your left hand into the mat for a little more leverage on your twist. Whatever you do, keep breathing in and out here. In and out. One more option for a slightly more advanced move will be to take your bind and bring out your left foot and grab it with your right hand, and then really open that twist to look up at the ceiling. No matter what you do, keep breathing. Big, expansive breaths. Good. Bring your left hand back to the mat. Push back up into tabletop. And we'll do the same thing on the left. So on your inhale, sweep your left hand high. Roll out that wrist. Start making arm circles. Bigger and bigger arm circles. Good. Reverse directions. And on your inhale, take it back up. And exhale, come all the way through. Inhale, back up, looking up at the sky. Exhale, reach through. Last one, inhale. And exhale, reach all the way through. This time, rest your shoulder on the mat. Rest your forehead on the mat. If you want to take a bind, you can sweep your right hand across. Look up at the ceiling. And also leave your hand on the mat. Use this for leverage to push your shoulder up. If you want additional challenge, you can always take out your right leg, lean back and grab it with your left hand to really complete that bind, and then twist to look up at the ceiling. Wherever you are, keep breathing. Good. All right, if you took that bind, bring your knee back. Bring that right hand back, plant your hand back to tabletop. We'll go back one more time into child's pose. So bring these big toes together, knees apart, cross your heels back, tippy toe your fingers all the way forward, drop your head. Big inhale, big exhale. Good. On your inhale, come all the way up. Tuck your back toes, and we'll send your hips high for our first downward dog. Press back. So you're pressing through your pointer finger and your thumb of each hand with them turned out just a little bit so that your pointer finger is straight up and your elbows are in towards your body. Okay, so plant your palms, press through your index finger, and then, it feels so good. Just pedal your feet out. Good. See how that feels? Maybe one side of your body feels different than the other. Walk your hands a little bit more forward, and we'll take a high plank. Really engage your core, squeeze your glutes here, and go back up to downward dog. Drop your head, looking at your belly button. Good. One more time on your inhale, back to plank. Hold that high plank. Think about bringing your belly button up to your spine. Squeeze your glutes, tuck your tailbone. Take a big inhale. And exhale, press back up to downward dog one more time. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, look forward. Walk your feet up to meet your hands. And we'll take ragdoll pose. Join your hands together. Let your head hang heavy. And just rock back and forth. Let that head hang heavy. Breathing. Okay, release your hands. And inhale, bend your knees a little bit. Sweep that right hand up, look all the way up to the ceiling. And exhale, come back down. Inhale, left hand goes up. Exhale, back to the mat. Inhale, open up with the right hand. Exhale, back down to the mat. Last one, inhale, left hand up. And exhale, back to a forward fold. Good. Let your head hang heavy. And then slowly vertebrae by vertebrae. Come up to standing. I'm gonna take a step over so you can still see me. Okay, we're gonna, first of all, just set an intention for the day, for this practice. So bring your hands together, heart center, close your eyes. Just set one intention, whether it's to care for your body, to be kind, to be fully present, to drink more water, whatever it is, decide your intention and we'll take one big breath together, bringing that intention internally. And exhale, sending it out to the universe. Good. Let's move to sun A now. So inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, forward fold all the way down to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. I'm showing you what it looks like from the side. My hands are just gently on my leg. Back is straight, crown of the head is facing down, so you're straight down at the ground. Exhale, forward fold. Let's do it one more time. Sweep all the way up to mountain. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Good. Plant your palms. Step back to a high plank. Lower halfway for chaturanga. Inhale, press up to upward facing dog. I like to look ahead, take a big breath in and smile. And exhale, press your hips high and back for downward dog. Big inhale and exhale. Good, one more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, look up. Walk your feet to meet your hands. And exhale, forward fold, let your head hang heavy. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back, gazes straight down at the ground. Exhale, plant your palms. Step back into a high plank. And exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, press up, upward dog. And exhale, tuck your toes. Shift your hips high and back for downward facing dog. One more inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale. Look forward. Walk your hands up, your feet up to meet your hands. We'll take a seat. We're just going to do a little twisting to finish off this intro flow. I'm going to adjust this again. Okay, good. So your right foot on the ground. Bring your left knee up and over. Okay, so left knee is up and over. Left hand is back, pressing you in a good posture. Inhale, sweep that right hand up high. Bring your elbow around your knee and use it to twist as you exhale. Inhale. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, sit up a little taller. Exhale. One more big inhale. Exhale, release. Bring your knees on top of each other so they're parallel. We're going to take a double pigeon. So it's not like crossed, but your legs are stacked right on top of each other like this. If that's not available to you, you can kind of put one out in front of the other. Okay, so stack those legs parallel to each other. Sweep your arms up so that as tall as you can. And as you exhale, hinge forward and let your hands fall heavy on the mat. You should get a nice juicy stretch in these hips. Real deep in those hips is a great hip opener. Let your head hang. We're just gonna let gravity do the work in this pose. Keep breathing. Good. Tiptoe your fingers back up. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So left knee goes down. Right leg goes across. Now it's time we have the right hand back. Inhale that left hand as high as you can. Bring it down. Cross your knee. Use that leverage as you press in your knee and twist. Look back over your shoulder. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist a little deeper. One more inhale, sit up really tall. Exhale, twist even deeper. Good. One more inhale. And exhale, release. Let's bring these knees on top, stacked on top, legs stacked on top of each other again. This time with your right leg on top. And we'll take this double pigeon one more time. So sit up as tall as you can. Take a deep breath in, sweep your arms up high. And exhale, hinge forward. So notice my back is completely flat. I'm not curving over. It's a hinge motion from your hips until you can't go anymore. And then walk your hands forward. If you can rest your head on the ground, that's great. If it doesn't quite touch, it's no problem. Just let your upper body hang heavy. Feel that really deep, juicy stretch in your hips. Breathe into it. Keep breathing here. Good. As you inhale, walk your fingertips back up. Ooh, there's a nice breeze in the room. It's always a good sign. Okay, so come to an easy seated position, and we'll close our practice the way we always do. And bring your hands to your heart center, symbolizing peace and courage in our heart. Hands over your mouth, symbolizing peace and courage with your words. And hands to third eye center, that space between your eyebrows, representing peace and courage in all of our thoughts. And if you want to bow forward with me, we'll close our practice by saying Namaste, which means the divine teacher in me sees, recognizes, and appreciates the divine teacher in all of you. So namaste. Thank you for joining me on this. And good luck. Let me know how it goes.